Hello, you join me now with my Fiesta. I haven't updated since this was put on the road really. I got a habit of starting a project, vlog, and then forgetting to keep on top of it. So, what happened? I got fucking hit, that's what happened. So I was plodding along quite happy. I was on my way to the petrol station. I was gonna go see my missus and going past a roundabout I've driven 1,000 times, and out of nowhere, coming off Britain Ferry Bridge, quite a, it's a 50, but a lot of people take the piss, and then it goes straight through a roundabout. I'll put a picture up of the map, and the guy just assumed that he could just go across. He didn't stop for me whatsoever. Failed to give way, the insurance have been calling it, and he went straight in the side of me with a VW Passat Estate, a 2010. And the jammy bastard only got away with a bloody damaged crash bar and bumper. So it was taken away that night. The wheels are independent of each other, they couldn't turn. The steering wheel did nothing. This side is the one that's snapped. It's bent like mad and it just doesn't react. And it just does its own thing. Obviously. And this one, it works, but it won't go in any further than that, so it won't actually turn towards the curb side. The problem is it's probably on the other side. The rod is hitting inside the rack. We got damage to the inner, outer, and inside sill, the whole skin. Then you got the floors crumpled. The seat, I've taken my seat out now, but this seat is pushed over a good few inches. In fact, the shoulder supports touch each other. That one's unaffected, so that one's moved over that much. This door won't open. All the glass shattered. I gotta stop putting my hand on it, I'm gonna get cuts. If anybody was sat here, which luckily they weren't, my girlfriend wasn't with me, nobody in the back, and anybody that's seen me getting about with this, I take the whole family in it. I go to shows, I go camping, I go all over the place. I've honestly done so many miles in this car with so much fun and memories behind it. If anybody was in there, my partner would have really been really fucking hurt. Like, I'm talking risk of spine injuries and leg injuries, as well as hip. So thank God I was on my way to her, not with her. The A pillar support down the bottom is bent. It's presented a crack here, which is testament to how hard it was hit. A pillar is pushed out of place a bit. It's bent here, buckled. The roof is crumpled. B pillar, absolutely wrecked all the way in. It's been hit so hard, it has tore the metal from the corner. Obviously the quarter's damaged. This, I don't know if it's pulled over. There was always a bit of a gap here. I don't think that's affected the seat trim, but obviously gone by there. Other than that, it actually seemed to go in a straight line. I don't think the geometry was actually bothered by that. So there was actually an idea of fixing it and using it as a sort of track car sort of idea. I've always wanted the idea of a Mark III track car, so it would have been a good example of it. It is category S, so technically and legally it could return to the road, but I don't think my girlfriend would ever go in it. She's also been put off by the fact that Mark IIIs don't have crash bars inside the doors. The damage to the front lip was done when the recovery truck picked it up. It's reached the point now where I've replaced it obviously with the Mark V Escort that you might have seen, and it's a case of just letting it go. I'm a very sentimental person, and letting go of things that I love is hard for me, but I gotta be realistic. It doesn't matter what story it has, doesn't matter how rust-free it was. It's just something that's got to be let go. I suffered injuries. I had whiplash in the lower back and the rib cage. I broke a rib, and because the bolster, I didn't get hit or anything, but the bolsters are quite big in the seats and they pushed me over when the car got hit. Again, I'll try and put up a picture now. There is the roundabout. I was just about to come off it, and where I was hit, I was pushed onto an island that has a sign on it. That's how hard he hit me. He pushed me from the lane onto the island on two wheels. So the wheel on the driver's side was actually damaged. So luckily, the two bulges in the tyres on the front, I took them off, left me with the steel wheels on. Luckily they were on it, because the nice three spokes, the rest three spokes would have been damaged. So it's a good lucky thing that I wasn't using those wheels. So yeah, it is a bloody shame, but that's how driving is, isn't it? It's just a risk all the time that you're going to get hit by someone, and you can drive as safe and collectively as you like. If someone else decides that I'm in a bit of a moment, you've got no say. And it shook me. It's taken me 2 months to gather my sort of confidence, in the sense that I can drive something I like and not worry that it's going to get written off. Like, I own a Capri, a GTO. These are all rare cars that just aren't common anymore, and losing one to someone else being a bit of a twat is just not something I was actually familiar with. Of course I know it could happen, but it's never actually happened to me in 16 years of driving. So there's your update on that. I've taken my good bits off. Most of them will fit the Escort. Coilover, steering wheel. I'm going to keep the one seat that's okay. I'm going to make a chair out of it. It's just a case now of letting it go. I'll offer parts out, cuts. I mean, the good side of the car is good. No rust. I mean, bonnet, the bloody sunroof, windscreen, anything like that you might need, it's up for grabs now. So yeah, 2 new Wishbones too. Okay, that's just an update on the car. Just looking forward now. I've got a new project. The Mark V Escort will keep me happy, and it's just a case of looking out for twats on roads. I got a boot absolutely full. I got the 3 steel wheels because they got good tyres on them. There's the seat, and you can't see the coilovers, and all 4 brakes as well. Yeah, cheers.